A lot of people were shocked by what Senior Vice President David Andlow of the St. Louis Federal Reserve branch of the U.S. Federal Reserve said about using XRP not long ago. He talked a lot about how Ripple could be used to make payments. XRP is used by Ripple to speed up these trades. In a direct statement, David Ante says that if this happens, XRP's value will rise greatly, possibly to $10,000. It's possible that the Federal Reserve will give Ripple its payment duties. It is important to keep in mind that the Federal Reserve did this a few weeks or even months ago. In a formal statement released yesterday, the Federal Reserve recognized that XRP and XLM could help improve the blockchain part of the FedNow payment services. The main focus is on Ripple, which is known for its open source technology and unique ways to send money between countries. The study shows that Ripple can make real-time foreign transfers possible. Usually these take 2 to 4 days and have unclear fees and little tracking. Ripple changes this by allowing fast settlement and full visibility into fees and payment status. Next, we learned that Ripple and the Federal Reserve have added domestic payments to the list of things they do together. There is a lot of data out there. To back this up, viewers can stop and read an important part of the study that talks about how Ripple works with central banks like the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, and the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority to make payment systems better in the United States. The study also talks about how Ripple Labs has changed the way payments are processed at a basic level. Ripple's decentralized peer-to-peer settlement framework will likely replace current fund transfer systems in the future because it focuses on offering free real-time settlement infrastructure around the world. It will be used by the Federal Reserve, which is where it came from. Were there early signs of this? Fox News show about the Federal Reserve talked about the digital US dollar and made the Ripple logo stand out. Aside from that, groups like the Federal Reserve Board, the International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the Bank of International Settlements have all admitted that Ripple works in secret. Partners show that they are interested by listing. Partners are interested in Ripple's technology, which gives us more information about the fascinating world of global banking. It's clear that the Bank of International Settlements controls a big chunk of the world's wealth. It's interesting that Ripple has joined this market. A statement from the Department of the Interior was given by Saik Jashan, a top council member at the Frederickshire Board of Governors. Ripple's Deputy General Counsel can tell people who want to know more about this project more details. It's time to figure out all the moving parts of this complicated scenario. That is, however, just the beginning. What I'm about to say might come as a surprise. A lot of you have been to the Federal Reserve lately. The Federal Reserve warned that banks could lose money because of the pressures on the real estate market and rising interest rates. This has been talked about with several partners since the beginning of March. It looks like BRICS is a part of the EU, and the EU has even said that XRP will be the base for the new digital euro. The XRP platform will be used to handle money transfers. This claim is backed up by several reports in the log. These reports back up this claim and make it look like the value of XRP is about to go through the roof. A well-known expert thinks it will quickly rise to $5.50. If it becomes popular around the world, it could go up to $10,000. It's clear that the story of XRP is changing quickly as we watch the movie. Moving beyond the fight between the SEC and Ripple. Now, British countries are making it clear that they want to build their central bank digital currency on the XRP technology. Arthur Breeder, one of the founders of Ripple, gave thanks for this idea. According to Ledger and Ripple breaking news, the central bank digital currency backed by BRICS will be a big tool for global finance. It is also clear that Ripple has a large network in all 5 BRICS countries. Let's start our tour in Brazil, where a revolutionary breakthrough was made with the help of Ripple. This is the country we will look into in more detail. With its launch, Brazil's new crypto on-demand funding service program has taken a big step forward. As we continue to look at the state of financial technology in the country, we will now focus on Russia's method as a whole. And the records show that the plan changed. Because President Putin chose to leave out the US dollar and the petrodollar, SWIFT has chosen to move away from these currencies. The way people pay in Russia has changed in a way that favors Ripple Labs. The goal is to make a Russian CBDC using the XRP ledger's decentralized framework and the digital currency of the central bank. This move not only gets around the SWIFT ban, but it also makes sure that Russia will continue to be involved in shifting global money. Pay attention to India. We can see effects in front of another big project. This project, which is the main force behind India's big plan for digital currencies, is a big step toward India becoming a fully GL country. Ripple Labs technology is what makes global CBDC possible, but that's not the end of the story. Not only has China joined the fight, but they are also working with Ripple to make digital currencies released by central banks known. This partnership shows how Ripple is becoming more important in Africa's banking world. The story is like the 2022 African Blockchain Report, which talks about how CBDCs are becoming more important on the XRP system across the continent. The paper also says that XRP and Ripple can be used to pay in South Africa and more than a dozen other African countries. Lastly, the ledger is an important part of the African banking system. Lastly, the fact that the ledger is used in many processing systems shows how important it is becoming in the African banking system. Bria recently suggested that BRICS XRP have a certain trait. XRP is one of the most well-known cryptocurrencies. because of recent events. A lot of people are making predictions about the price of XRP. Some of the most interesting predictions have caught our attention when well-known financial experts say that the price of XRP will hit $500. It makes you want to take a better look. We found an interesting source chat, GPT, from a top AI. This AI said that XRP, Ethereum, Cardano, and Ripple would all go up by an amazing 100,000% by 2024. Based on how much XRP is worth now, this estimate shouldn't come as a surprise. Arthur Brito, one of the founders of Ripple, says that the clear goal for XRP was to hit $10,000. What does DOL500 mean in this situation where there are about 7.5 billion people? When you look at the big picture, DOL5000 is just a step. It is very important to know how much XRP is really worth. However, it is still hard to reach the goal price of $110,000. This is because a lot of money needs to pass through XRP and it needs to be able to be used all over the world. The record shows that this trend is also true. Officially, 21 countries have chosen to stop using the US dollar. At the same time, more and more virtual institutions are working with AI to create CBDCs. This change to the XRP ledger shows that more and more central banks are working with Ripple and, more importantly, using the XRP ledger in their daily operations. This change happened because the Central Bank of Dubai just 3 days ago decided that XRP can be used in any way they want. Dubai is just one more example of how XRP is being used and adopted around the world. Please remember me. I don't have a license to be a financial advisor. These movies are only for fun, so watch them. People who watch my videos should always do their own study and talk to experts before making any financial decisions. Thanks a lot if you like the movie. Please pay attention. Please click the subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Make sure that the alerts are turned on. I want to be the first to know when new content that I can't wait to watch comes out. I hope you like the video that's coming up.